Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you've had a successful Thursday, ready for Friday tomorrow. So guys, today I am going to save and solve all of your chicken issues. I have this secret because everybody in my family loves crispy skinned chicken, and I have a secret of how I cook my chicken. Not only does it cook a lot quicker, but it makes pretty much every part of the chicken, a good 95% of the chicken skin, super crispy, really tasty, to the point where not a lot of the chicken often gets eaten until all the skin is gone. So I am going to do a prize again today. So I want to know, do you prefer salad or vegetables with your chicken? Particularly roast chicken. So let's do roast chicken, salad or vegetables. I know there are some people out there who are keen on vegetables with their chicken, even if it is a scorcher of a day. So be interesting to know. I myself, I'm probably more of a salad girl with roasted potatoes or roasted pumpkin or roasted kumara, or a mixture of both. But you can't be a mixture of both. You've got to choose one or the other. So let me know.
Now, I'm just going to say that for the people who are watching this on YouTube, because we actually do these lives and then we put them up on YouTube, the competition won't necessarily be relevant, won't be for you. But if you go to our Facebook page, then you can follow these lives there.
Because we are doing them quite a few times a week. So yeah, by all means join. And I can't get that working.
So we're trying to actually get the iPad working as well, so that Kirsty can see the comments and things coming in. If you scroll down a little bit, maybe it'll be there. We'll see how we go.
Let's not go in there. But anyway, okay. So guys, here is a chicken that I've cooked earlier.
Chicken.
It wasn't a particularly large chicken, so the time of cooking will all depend on the size of your chicken. That one cooked for 40 minutes, and you can see how nice and crunchy crispy that skin is. Now that one I actually did with the Mrs. Rogers chicken seasoning, which is a pretty much flavour in a packet in one of our eco packs. I did add salt, and I am a big one for salt. Especially with crispy chins. So it's
crispy chins.
Crispy chins and crispy skin. So salt, although we are told not to use too much of, has its purpose in cooking. If you add it to the water for pasta, especially potatoes, and quite a lot of it, if you add it, it will make your potatoes softer. It doesn't generally, and less bitter. It doesn't really go into the potatoes. There's something to do with the whole chemical process of cooking and boiling potatoes, that with salt in the water, that makes it softer. Obviously with chicken, or with lamb especially, it draws the fat out of the chicken, which then gives you that really crunchy, crispy skin. Now that one has been sitting there for around 20 minutes or so, so it's not as crunchy crispy as it would be, and I did have it under some tin foil just to obviously protect it from flies, etc., as I was setting up. So, but it's still damn good.
Now Alana has joined us again. Welcome.
Hi,
Alana.
welcome back.
Thank you to our
Thanks
Facebook
for
Live.
coming.
And she said she prefers salad and vegetables. That's not the competition.
Salad or vegetables.
If you're on a desert
If you
island.
had to choose one to have with chicken, roast chicken, which would, which would cover it? Anyway, so getting the other trick I'm teaching you about, not number one, making crispy skin, number two, butterflying your chicken, which means it takes less time to cook and looks really pretty. So the concept of butterflying, there is another word for it, and I forgot to Google what it was. I think it's a French word.
Mothing it.
I don't know.
No.
But anyway, it is so easy to do. You just need a sharp knife, really. So make sure your knife is really sharp, or you have some really good kitchen scissors that cut through bones. I've got some garlic and some lemon, and I'm going to use Mrs. Rogers rosemary today. So first of all, I have just peeled the garlic cloves and cut the big ones in half just to release some of that flavour. Squashed them a bit, but they've still got a bit of chunk to them. You want half a lemon or so, but you'll see what I do with that. And obviously Mrs. Rogers rosemary. Now I'm going to show you how I can use that straight out of the packet. The other really important thing is that you need a board that you're going to use your raw meat with. I love this board. It doesn't look very pretty, but because it is plastic, I can pour boiling hot water and soapy suds over it, and I am assured not to cause myself any food damage or food poisoning from that point of view. So anyway, a little chicken. He's about a 1.5 kilo chicken, I think, from memory. You can do a little chicken dance for you.
That's not the chicken dance. I suppose it is technically a chicken dance.
Let's see if we can do it. Digga, 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 digga. Oh, it's a bit too hard. Anyway, I don't like the parson's nose, so I like to cut him off.
I do.
Well, you never get it.
I know.
You never get the parson's nose.
I like it so much because I never get it.
So, when you're looking at your chicken, if you are unsure about how the chicken looks, you want to poke that side and feel it's a bit mushy. And this bit's really bony. You want the bony side. That's the backbone of the chicken. So when he's chickening around, he's like that. So you want the backbone of the chicken, and often inside, make sure there's no giblets up there. Sometimes I put it in plastic, sometimes I just shove it in because you don't want to get a fright as you're cutting it with necks and insides falling out. So the easiest way is to go from the open bit. I don't mind all this bit of fat here because that just gives the chicken flavour. And as you can see, that first sort of dotted bone, we want to go just to the side of it.
So for the people that are joining us, we are learning how to butterfly a chicken.
So it is really easy. Now, if you were going to a flash restaurant or you want to make it look good, you want to take the other side. So you're actually removing the spine of the chicken. But I quite like leaving it in because more bone is going to give your chicken more flavour. And then, obviously, you can see that's opened all the way up. And you just want to flip it on your board and crack it. It's not hard. The bigger chickens are obviously a little bit harder, but that basically gives you 4 complete segments of the chicken, and that's your butterfly chicken.
It's easy.
So it's really easy. Don't be scared, and it looks so impressive.
If we come back here, there is the finished product with the crispy skin.
And while you're looking at the crispy skin, I'm just going to wash my hands and get rid of my chicken board.
So now we've got butterflied chicken there, and that only took like literally 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's not hard. People think it's so hard, and it's really not. As long as you've got an incredibly sharp knife just to cut through those bones. And the bones really aren't, they're fairly brittle from the point of view of meat. Like it's different to a steak or even lamb. Chicken bones are fairly brittle, which is why you're not supposed to give them to dogs because it gets stuck in there.
So just for the people who are joining us, let us know whether you would like that salad or vegetables with your...
So the competition today, you have to like and share our video.
Yep.
Next week we're going to make it really tricky. So yeah, I just had a thought actually on camera. So yeah, like and share our video and comment whether you would, if you were only given one choice to have with your roast chicken, salad or vegetables. Okay?
So just give it, I know you might have to wash your hands again, but just show people again because there's a couple of people who have joined us. Just quickly, so flip the chicken over.
How to do the chicken?
How to do the chicken again.
Okay, so let's pretend he's all done up.
All done up.
Okay, so that's your chickeny guy. You feel for the breast, so those are the breast pieces, and then you feel, yep, they're really hard, so that's the backbone. You start, I just find it's easier to start with the opening. Make sure you don't have any giblets or anything in there, and just go to just the side of the spine. So you can see the spine there just starting, and you can feel it as well. So you just want to cut down just to the side. I find that's easier than trying to cut through more bone. And then you just want to flip him around and crack him out and make sure he looks pretty. If you wanted to take off the entire spine, by all means you can. But you don't have to, especially if it's just a family dinner. My chicken doesn't look funny there, and I just tuck it all in and make sure it, sure it's nice. Cool. And while I've got chickeny hands, I may as well do this bit. So I'm going to I've got half a lemon here. I'm doing a rosemary chicken with this one.
That's a favourite.
That is the all-time favourite, and I'm actually doing a bit more of a diet-friendly one where I'm not going to use flour, but if you wanted to sprinkle a little bit of flour, you could on your chicken skin. And I'm just going to hopefully not slice my fingers off.
That would be bad.
Because that would be very entertaining.
You get lots of views.
I would. Now, we don't want to waste our lemons, so let's just hide them under there.
Bit more flavour.
Bit more flavour in there. You can sit your chicken on onion rings, it's also really nice. While I've got yucky hands, I've just got about 6 garlic cloves, and I've just cut the big ones in half. I just want to sprinkle them under there. You can put some whole sprigs of rosemary under there if you're lucky enough to have fresh rosemary around.
We seem to kill our rosemary.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
We haven't
here.
have
Doesn't
any luck
work.
in our local
Now, I'm just going
soil.
to wash my hands again. I like to use a antibacterial soap too in the kitchen, because it just, if I don't get, because obviously I wear rings and jewellery, and I probably don't take as long to wash my hands as most people, but yeah, that seems to cut any bugs. So I'm doing a rosemary chicken, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to just use Mrs. Rogers straight out of the packet. You don't have to be majorly important with it. I love rosemary, so I like to give a good sprinkling of it, just making sure it's sort of evenish.
So you can put nothing else is on there, just the rosemary.
Just rosemary at the moment, and the lemon juice we started off with.
Right, the lemon juice, I forgot about that.
I don't like to put oil, but you can. Oil really just adds flavour, it doesn't add fat, doesn't make your skin crispy. So, lots of salt. Now I'm using the Mrs. Rogers medium grinder sea salt. You could use the pink Himalayan salt if you prefer that flavour. Or
softer flavour, isn't it?
It is a softer flavour, but salt just draws out the skin. And then we want to put that guy in an oven of 190 degrees fan force. For that size chicken, I do it for around 45 minutes and test. Now, a good way to test your chicken to see if it's cooked is to stab it in a real meaty part, so in the breast part, and if the juices run clear, then you know your chicken is completely cooked.
Now, so I've just seen a whole bunch of comments have just flooded in. So Mia said salad, yes. So thank you very much.
Salad,
and thank you for sharing.
Yep.
Lindley likes vegetables and she has shared. Bronwyn, thank you for liking and sharing. Alana says thank you for doing this. Sorry everybody, my comments got stuck and I'm thinking, and no one's talking to us. But
let me see.
And Kirsty Price likes salad as well. So Wendy likes salad as well. So there seemed to be a good, mainly salad.
Yeah, it seems to be salad. Now,
could be because of summer.
Yeah, I was going to say it could be a summer thing. But see, we've got friends and they'll have like a full-on roast dinner in the middle of summer, and it's like, you know, what, 27, 28 degrees outside, hot as. But anyway, that is how easy. Now, Mrs. Rogers do so many seasonings, etc., that you could use just straight out of the packet. Italian herbs is really good. French herbs is really good. Butter chicken. Yeah. Like the butter chicken seasoning is really nice. Just the plain chicken seasoning. The roast vegetable seasoning is actually really nice on chicken as well, especially if you've got if you're doing roast vegetables, because you can continue that flavour through to those.
Mia said the roast veggie salad, so she's saying.
Oh yes, right. Oh, now hang on. Yeah, no, we'll give that to you.
You're allowed that one.
We'll give that to you. Yeah. But yeah, guys, do a butterfly chicken. It's so easy and it takes a lot quicker to cook. You'll actually find that the breast meat is a lot more tender and just, yeah, really, really yum. So this chicken I did over here was with just the chicken seasoning, the same as I did with the rosemary. Just sprinkled it everywhere all over the chicken and gave a very generous grind of salt and popped him in the oven.
I think you need to actually get some chicken.
I can get some chicken because I washed my hands.
So we've butterflied the chicken. It's been in the oven for how long?
This one was just around 50 minutes.
50 minutes.
I'm actually just going to pop this chicken in because this is going to be dinner later.
Get in there. And that was fan force.
This is fan force, 190 fan force.
190 fan force.
I find the fan force makes the skin a lot crispier.
Is that the air moving around, I guess?
It is. The force of the fan.
Ah.
Okay, so carving up a chicken. Luckily he's not very hot.
So the whole point of this is so there's no arguments about the crispy
skin. See, even that skin's got a little bit of flop, but look. Can you hear that?
Oh, we can. Oh, you heard that too. What about crispy skin for the cameraman?
Yum.
No.
Cameraman doesn't allow crispy skin.
It's
mine. Crispy skin for the cameraman.
Sorry. Yeah, very good.
Yeah. So the meat is really moist, and I could eat the whole chicken. I have been known to eat a chicken in my past.
Nice.
Oh,
So there you go. That is how to butterfly chicken. Thank you
Real
everyone
simple,
for watching.
real simple and easy. Don't forget to have a look at our YouTube channel and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. So all you have to do is put your email address and stuff in, and then you can subscribe to not only our channels but lots of other channels. So please subscribe, comment, watch, like, share, follow us on Instagram, all that sort of stuff.
Actually, you'll find with YouTube, is just a bit of a comment about YouTube, is that you will get lost in YouTube. There is a lot on YouTube on cooking and tips and all the rest. So
we get lost.
Yeah, that
quite
becomes
frequently.
And Danielle says she likes salads as well.
Salad.
And Sarah says roasted vegetables. See, I'm a roasted vegetable person.
With the chicken. Well, you're having salad tonight. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay, that's right. I'll suck it up. So well done. Thank you for
So
watching,
guys,
everyone.
thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back again to my kitchen, and happy Thursday.
We've got lots of thumbs up and love happening. We're going to go and have some crispy... Danielle, sorry, everyone. We were going... She loves butterflied chickens on the barbecue. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Brilliant idea. Barbecue, fry pan.
We could do a butterflied lamb next.
We could.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Well done. Thanks everyone for watching.
See ya.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye.